Hi. Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, if we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Ma'am, I'm 29.
29, okay,
Yes.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
I can't wait for this shit, bro. Name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know,
yes. Thank you, Queen. You too.
Yo, it's the way he said that shit, man. Yes, 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 it's definitely mutual. I do agree. That nigga look like Michael Bivins, man, from New Edition. Look like a buff Michael Bivins. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yo.
Well, let's go ahead. All right, we got to pop over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Dara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person, not someone that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like
that's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
be honest.
I
Be
came over here
that's okay.
to find a match.
Sure.
That wasn't matching. That's all, Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Sure.
Okay. And I was she someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No disrespect.
You know, but if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex and I'm 23 and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like how you I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is it's not what you say. This is what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girl differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
of course
to fit somebody else's liking. You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
You know, for surely. Yes.
Respectful.
All right.
Of course I hate these people.
Trump disrespecting black folk is nothing new. He was sued for refusing to ring.
I'm gonna say this. The last chick, to me, she wasn't bad looking. She had a nice body on her and stuff. And then this brother, man, he shouldn't feel bad. I mean, if he doesn't like what he likes, he should say that. I hate it when women, it's a lot of women that think that you're supposed to just take anything because they're a woman, no matter what their size is or what they look like. You're just supposed to take anything. And Now you got men that's like, no, I have this as a preference. I'm not just going to take you because you're a woman. I think women try to force the situation in which like, oh, well, you're going to go out with me. And if you don't go out with me, then you're gay and you're this and that. Women do things like that. There's guys like that who will just take anything for just any type of pussy and anything like that. But that's not every man. That's not a man of means. That's not a man who knows what he wants. A thirsty dude will take just anything that got a big ass or whatever and that looks cute. Shouldn't be like that. A real dude is like, he's going to go for more than just beauty and just all this other stuff. It's like you got to come with a mindset. You got to come with a lot of things. And a lot of women, they tend to think because you have looks that's just supposed to just be okay. You got to bring more to it than just looks. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Rent his apartments to us. Stands with violent white supremacists. And if he's president again, vowed to be a dictator who wants revenge, we can't go back.
Act like Biden don't never do that.
Downy makes clothes softer, fresher, and better. We breathe life into your laundry.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. Eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, the women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Don't do too much.
You know, I don't like that. Okay. All I was looking at, you trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
you
parts,
wasn't looking at my eyes.
What it is.
That's
no, I was looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
All right,
so that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on. Okay.
Hey, yo, all you could do is just laugh at that dog. That's just hilarious, man. He said, no, I'm looking at the Yo, she seems salty as hell too, man. Yo. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. That is hilarious, man. I'm sorry, man. That was funny as hell. That nigga is fucking hilarious.
We do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. Mad. I'm talking to this woman right here.
She mad. She
I could look anyway. I could look anyway. I could look anyway I want to. You know. Okay. But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
She don't want it.
Yeah. Do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay. So he's saying get your balloon back.
Yo, the more she talking, the more she fucking herself up, man. She need to just quit. She need to stop. Cause he roasted the shit out of her ass, man. And she trying to influence all these other chicks not pick them because she feels some type of way. Yeah, she a hater, man. She a hater. She is a fucking hater. Oh my God. This nigga's hilarious, man.
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
Right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
No.
Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask.
Yeah,
so if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and, you know, complimenting them, you know? So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started that, what was going on, I'm very like, I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon.
So basically what she's saying is she don't want a dude to argue and tell her about herself. She basically is saying that she likes to get her way. It's her way or the highway. She don't like to argue. I mean, she don't like arguing with dudes when they tell them about themselves. That's not the type of person to be with anyway, because it's gonna be a confusion. She gonna like to argue, and those are the type of women that it's always gonna be some kind of situation. And guys, I don't want you. Those are the type of women that could probably get you killed, or they want you to do something to them. Don't come across that, bro. It's not the business. Avoid these type of, and she young. She's 23. So for her to be like that, and she's 23, avoid that shit like the plague. Like, she's not a bad looking chick. She's not a bad looking chick. She's not bad looking at all. But yeah, she has to change her mindset. By the time she hit 30, I wouldn't be surprised if she end up being with 2 or 3 kids by 30. 7 years, wouldn't mind that. But if she keeps that mindset, she's she only gonna fuck with niggas who's just simps and tricks, and that don't mind her getting her own way. But some of these young dudes, they don't care. All they care about is just getting pussy. So they'll a lot of them don't even care about getting talked down or shit. But let's get back to it.
Because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute.
Ooh.
You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was
See, this is the issue. This is the issue I have with what she just said. If you saying a dude is not cute and you saying all of this shit, why are you waiting all this time to want to pop your balloon? If you wasn't feeling this dude, or you thought he was ugly or whatever, you should have just popped the balloon right when he came in. So you can't sit here and say that. You can't. This is like I said, it's the problem with young chicks. Like, they don't know what the fuck they want. Oh, you not that cute, you sassy. So now if you argue with a chick, or you don't take no shit from women, and you tell them about themselves, nah, that's sassy. I'm so sick of women saying that fucking word. It's just like, stop. That's why you shouldn't argue with women, man. You should just walk away. Because if you argue with them, you sassy. When you don't argue with them, you a fucking bitch ass nigga. So either way, you can't win telling women about themselves. Just keep that shit moving, man. That's how I look at it. But like I said, she ain't a bad looking chick. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
You was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that. But the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even dealing with me.
Not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You ain't my type. If I seen, that's fine.
So
that is totally fine. Okay. But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that though, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
You ain't got nothing to say on that, huh? Ain't got nothing to say.
Targaryens are gone.
Ain't got nothing to fucking say. He ain't got nothing to say.
Hi, I'm Esther.
That's how you shut them up.
And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
I look
What
for
are you looking for?
a woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous, a woman that's going to be consistent, a woman that has a career and things going for herself. Because I had the same thing going for myself,
Okay.
you know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all, and some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly, yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time. You know, if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love, or are you here to just insult
I'm trying to
everyone?
create a family. You know, that's what I aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Good. Sure, we're good. Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Oh. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, we might as well get up out of here right now.
Well, let's step on over here. Let's step that way real quick for me. Step that way.
Okay.
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a match.
I know that's right.
All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on
Looking bad as hell.
Okay.
Yo. Oh, them two.
All right, everyone. Thank you for
them
tuning
two
in
over
on
there
this episode
mad
of
as
Pop
hell.
the Balloon or Find Love. If you are in the U.S. and you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming videos,
Oh my God, man. Ah, shit. Yo, that was funny as hell, man. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Oh, man. It's another. I want to, yeah, I know it's another, I think it's the same dude, bro. And, he, lost his job because of him being on there and the stuff that he said. So hold on, let me put this on. Check this out. So after the show, me and Esther were having a conversation, and if Esther gave her number to Rhino, the proof is in the pudding right there. The proof is in the pudding. If you gave your number to Rhino, because Rhino's not the person. She gave her number or her Instagram or whatever to Chandler. Now, fellas, peep game right here. One thing is you never address another man about a woman's conduct. If this is your woman, even though she's not my woman, you know, I did what I call a temperature check. I want to know what type of time is we really on before I start investing my heart, mind, body, and soul into you. Because when I find a woman, that's my problem. I'm a Cancer. I go into the situation thinking, you know, this is going to be the last one. I'm going to make this work. You know, I'm manifesting perseverance, trying to get it to work. But they all, so after the show, me and Esther were having a conversation. Nice. And if Esther gave her number to Rhino, the proof is in the pudding right there. The proof is in the pudding. If you gave your number to Rhino, because Rhino's not the person. She gave her number or her Instagram or whatever to Chandler. Now, fellas, peep game right here. One thing is you never address another man about a woman's conduct. If this is your woman, even though she's not my woman, you know, I did what I call a temperature check. I want to know what type of time is we really on before I start investing my heart, mind, body, and soul into you. Because when I find a woman, that's my problem. I'm a Cancer. I go into the situation thinking, you know, this is going to be the last one. I'm going to make this work. You know, I'm manifesting perseverance, trying to get it to work. But they all, so after the show, I didn't get the whole. I gotta get more into that. Because I'm kind of trying to see exactly what he mean by that. But shit. Damn. I'm gonna try to see what happens with that. That's crazy though. That is absolutely crazy. I'm trying to find the part 2 because I know it's another. Know it's another side. I don't know if it's this one. Says match. What? Let me see if I can pull this up for a minute.
In Puerto Rico, we call ourselves Boricua. We're proud, passionate, and full of life.
And the only reason why I'm putting this out there because she got on live and tried to say, you know, I wasn't handsome, she wasn't interested in me, and you know, she tried to redirect the story, and that's not what happened.
Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Kites here with my lovely wife. It's just Alex.
What's up, peoples?
And we got a special little video for you guys. All right, everybody, we here with the one and only nicknamed Weapon X, but his real name is Aaron. Aaron, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, big dog. Go ahead.
What's going on, man? It's Mr. You Not Qualified, aka Weapon X.
Yes,
I'm inheriting that name, and I'm gonna carry the torch.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking
Thanks for having me on here.
Hey, man, you the first ever interview I've ever done in my content creator life. So it's an honor that you even responded to us and you even wanted to have a conversation because at the end of the day, we just some random people on the internet. You feel me? So I appreciate you. Is there anything you want to shout out? Anything before we get started?
It's just a profound pleasure being on here. Thank you to all my fans, everybody defending me in my comments, you know, going hard for me, man. I really appreciate y'all. I love.
I had to get my questions typed out, you feel me, to make sure that I came correct. But at the end of the day, we also know that we got a lot of Arlette fans in here who are going to be sitting there waiting for your catch up with Arlette, and they fiending for it. So to make sure we don't step on Arlette's toes, I'm going to try not to ask no questions that I know she going to ask you on the catch up. That way you can, because, you know, you and her going to be sitting in the same room with the shorty, and, you know, I'd rather. All right, so my first question, it's a big question that was going on when the Pop the Balloon came out, right? It was one of the key things that you said was a deal breaker.
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
And it was that you do not want a promiscuous woman. Now, I know what promiscuous means. She know what promiscuous means. But for some reason, there's a lot of people that when you said that, the internet, they can't take it for what it is. Everybody got all these multiple meanings for it, but the only person that they wasn't asking who it really meant to was you. You feel me? So I want you to tell these people what does promiscuous mean to Aaron.
Shit.
Go ahead, big dog.
To Aaron, a promiscuous woman is a woman that possesses the Jezebel spirit. You know, if you're familiar with the Bible, you know about Jezebel,
right?
And the deception that she used and the evil things that she's done.
Right.
Promiscuous women nowadays, they tend to manipulate you all for selfish gain.
Right.
And in the midst of me falling in love with this promiscuous woman, she's having sexual interactions with other men, you know, throwing off my pH balance. And, you know, your pH balance being affected, that affects my mood, my work ethic at work, a multitude of things that I just don't want inside of me.
Get through to certain parts and shit.
Offensive. You feel me? So there's a part in there where she says, oh, my eyes are up here. You must be staring at my chest or my tattoo. And you hit her with, nah, I was actually looking at your arms. They're hairy.
My eyes are or up here, baby? Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I was trying to say. If I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't looking at my
eyes.
eyes.
No, I was looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yeah.
Now, when you said that, I want to know what was going through the motions. Like, what was the motions of that? Because you had her triggered for the rest of that video. She was against you the whole rest of that video. So what was going on?
So one thing about me is I am very observant.
Yeah.
You know, women, you can call me zesty or whatever you want to say, but I take my health is my wealth, and I take very seriously. You know, I get manicures, I get pedicures, I keep myself together. You know, and I had the same expectations for my woman. So when I approached her, I wanted to, you know, inhale, exhale. Let me breathe this in. Let me blow this out. Full body scan and see, you know, what she got going on. And just the first thing that I seen was, you know, the arm hairs. And I don't like it. So I was just like, you know, this isn't gonna be, you know, I don't mind shaving them off too. I wasn't planning on getting at her like that, but I felt like she tried to play me. Like she's like, look up here.
She tried to play you, but it backfired.
Yeah, she tried to get a moment. Yeah, she tried to get a moment.
You tried to get a viral moment and backfired.
So on the camera, even with you watching it full screen, because there's a difference between when you up close to people and when you on the camera.
Yeah.
On the camera, I was trying to look at her arms, and I'm seeing the shades. I'm like, dang. For him to point it out, was it that hairy? Like, was she really that packed up with the hair? Because on camera we could just see a little bit, but
when they zoomed in,
when
they was wrong for zooming in on her like
that. And I'm gonna just say, because you know they're gonna try to crucify me. I'm gonna just say, for me, it was a little excessive. You know, for the next man, he might be willing to tolerate it, but I wasn't willing to.
Okay. Well, since we going through the list of your ops, we got your next op. This is the op that your opponent that is the main reason why you are going crazy viral right now. And it's so disappointing because it's so cry to your mama. This is when I watched this, I was sad. But I was happy. I was happy on your end, I was disappointed on her end, because if anybody has watched the Pop the Balloons, this girl was also she was also a person that
I just not know.
On the show she had an encounter.
I just noticed that, man. He messed up his finger. He messed up his finger. Damn.
With a man named Dr. Elam, and he called her. Shout out Elam, man. Hey, Elam, hit me up, bro. It's all love, bro. I want people to know I do not hate Dr. Elam, bro. Me and Alex be watching his stuff. He's funny. Y'all need to understand we don't hate that man. But it was disappointing because we vouched for her so hard, because the first time she came on the show, she was humble. And when she got to you and a couple other gentlemen, and we started seeing, I said, it's a power shift. When you're that lone wolf standing and you're in front of all those people and you're the target, you're going to act humble and meek. Yeah. But as soon as she was on the opposite side and she had the reinforcements, the women on her left, women on her right versus the lone man, some character came out. And when she approached you, it threw me off because I'm like, bro, I was sliding for you.
Yeah, but I kind of knew Kayla was going to turn up in this episode.
And she came for you. Yeah. And it was, and here's the part that, okay, before I ask this question, here's the part that confused me, because she said in the video, you tried to come for me. And so now I got to get at you. But if you actually watch the video, there's no lead up or interaction that is on the camera.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you doing?
I live
Nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, of these two, I wasn't even looking your way. You
And
ain't
the one
my
that you
type.
wanted
If
popped
I
up
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same? Yeah.
I'm Joe, and I approve this message.
Of course I hate these people.
Donald Trump disrespecting black.
Between you and her, it just like she starts off like that, and so it's confusing. Did something happen and then you get cut before y'all that clip showed, or what happened?
So nothing crazy happened. I didn't get to calling her out of her name or anything. We were just exchanging back and forth, and I had said, what kind of vehicle I had. So, shout out to the whoever was editing the video, for editing that out for me, because she was like, what kind of deal? I was like, this what I, so they edited that out. But other than that, that was it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
respect.
and I respect you. Yeah, I respect you for even admitting that there was something that led to that. Because when I saw that part, I was kind of confused. I'm like, what? He didn't even say nothing to you.
Yeah.
So it's like
you just try to continue on with her. Oh, you're broke rent. You live with somebody. They're trying to say, I didn't have any money or whatever.
Oh, we know. We know you got money.
Put out a little 20, 30,000 on Instagram just to show y'all, I'm not doing that again. Yeah. And if you think you're gonna try to rob me, man, it's not gonna end well. So please don't.
So in the Kayla situation, so now that we know that this led up, right? When you hit her with your finishing move, right? Because we call you Weapon X, we call you Deus Machina, right? The machine, right? You had a fatality in there. You said, I could pull 100K out the bank right now. Can you do the same?
That struck me.
That struck me. I was like, did you feel like a Super Saiyan at that point? Did you feel your veins pumping super?
No, I definitely didn't, because I'm a man, and like I said, men we conquer women. I'm gonna, and people think it's zesty going back and forth, but I'm a man. You are a woman. Stay in your nature and be subservient. I'm not saying bow down to me, but stop trying to talk over to me. You don't talk over a man. You say you come from the South and you were raised with morals and principles, but a woman from the South is not going to raise her voice and loud talk a man that did not disrespect you.
Exactly.
If I was just,
exactly.
I wasn't interested in you. Is that what they teach in the South? A man that's not interested in you, go bad on him. That's a little bit ridiculous. But I say that also because, we have a lot of gang violence out there. We have a lot of kids that this being tough thing is trending too, as well. All these kids want to be Pistol Pete, and it seems, all they want to do is just hurt somebody or shoot somebody. Anybody can shoot somebody, anybody can kill somebody, anybody can hurt somebody, beat them up, but everybody can't count 100,000. So go get you some money. That's my best advice to you, man. Go count 100,000.
Yeah, man.
You put your energy into the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Once I started getting some real money, leaving the country, expanding my horizon, seeing there was more to life than what it is, then I stopped, stop staying around stuff that I got accustomed to. I started moving around, trying to travel the globe, man. Go do something different.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, this one is the one where I'm going to ask you it, but I know that you have to do the catch up with Arlette. So the way I'm going to phrase it is that way we can only address what you have said on your story. And that way, if there's details that Arlette needs to exclusively get, I don't want to take from her, right? Your Instagram posts with your match, right?
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes.
Okay, we got a match.
Weapon X
take this mic and y'all can go on up.
The girl in that blue, like, fuck this nigga.
So as soon as we uploaded, before our reaction was even on the site for 3-4 hours, there was people letting us know oh, he's going in, he's exposing everything. Him and his match are going through. With your discretion, can you explain like what is happening? What is happening in this situation right now?
Honestly, there probably won't be a reunion. You know, I'm honestly thinking about not getting back on a reunion just because, you know, I've already had to move out of my place. It's just been too much internet. You know, I'm going out to the gym. I can't even work out. People coming up to me. It's just too much, honestly. But I will say, you know, what happened was when we met, I was interested in her. We had a very pleasant conversation behind the scenes. And, you know, after the conversation, we were on our way to having a good night. And I'm not talking, you know, a physical night. It was just we hit it off well. Right. And I was really looking forward to seeing what happened with this woman. I was impressed how, you know, she was an independent thinker. I honestly thought she was going to pop her balloon, but I didn't really care, you know, because like I told everyone before I got there, I'm going to be myself.
Right.
I was impressed. You know, she's not a follower. She is an independent thinker, but, you know, I am under the impression that she is also looking for a helpmate as well. You know, because after I was arguing with the girl and I told her, you know, I could pull out 100,000. If you look before the video, before the girl and Caleb popped her balloon, she raised her balloon like she was getting ready to, you know, throw it on the floor, do something to that effect. But after I said how much money I had, then she was, you know, she didn't pop. Okay, we matched. So after we went backstage, we were having a good conversation, and Chandler, you know, the guy with the dreads that had the anime shirt,
suits off wearing like what they're comfortable with. So you tell me, like, what do you want your man to like? How do you want your man to dress? How do you want your man to look?
Would you dress like this on the first date with me?
Yes, this is what I'm comfortable with.
Why not?
Okay.
This is who I am.
Hey, I love that. I respect that. It's just if like you dress like that on the first date, I would probably walk out.
So then my next, how do you want your man to dress on the first date?
Bring back that dark skinned man that his
So
outfit.
do with the open. Yeah, my brother. Yeah. Okay.
Well, your brother
Yeah.
can learn a few things.
Got it.
He approaches, right? She and the only reason why I'm putting this out there because she got on live and tried to say, you know, I wasn't handsome, she wasn't interested in me, and you know, she tried to redirect the story, and that's not what happened.
Right.
You know, Chandler comes up to her and he's like, he pulls out his phone, he hands her his phone, and he asks for her number, her Instagram. Now, this is not my woman, you know, so I'm not gonna address had it been my woman, you know, we would probably engage in a good old fisticuff right there. Right. But since it's not, you know, I'm gonna check her. What I do is a temperature check, like, hey, you know, hey baby, is that what you doing? She told me, you know, she did it right in front of my face, like took his phone, got to typing her information in. And that's what I said. I'm not about to pour into you and you're showing interest in front of my face. That's blatant disrespect.
Yeah.
Chandler, he said Chandler, the dude with the anime shirt.
Chandler's the one that ended up getting the young woman that they called Motherly.
The one that got the anime girl?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. And my thing is, you know, you two had the opportunity to match with one another. So why would you wait till after the show, you know, to give him you should have matched with him and not me.
Yeah.
So after this transpired, after the show's done and over with, you know, I heard one of my fans sent me a video and they were like, hey, look at this. And Esther was in the video, you know, saying she wouldn't date a man that's not financially stable.
Oh.
And right there, that was big red flag to me because, you know, God forbid I pull a muscle in a gym or I get hurt at work. You know, that's why I said I want a woman with a career, a self-sufficient woman. What if I get injured? I need a woman that could take the torch to make sure that our foundation doesn't crumble. Because you can't build a home without a solid foundation.
Right.
Exactly.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, so she played herself, honestly. And I'm the type of man, when I meet a woman, I'm a Cancer. I walk into the situation like, okay, this is the last one. Everybody else gets ignored. It's me and you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she could have had a husband, really.
Mm-hmm.
She truly, honestly could have had one, but she played
herself.
Were they the only ones that exchanged information, or did everybody in the cast?
No, so they said she gave Rhino her number. And she gave it's supposed to be a guy on episode 12 that's coming out that she gave her as well.
Oh yeah, she's in around, bro.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Dodge that.
Yeah, so come on, man. Like this was a joke to these women. They're looking for a helpmate. And then, okay, this is another thing that they did too. So they were all on live. They were talking about me, painting their little false narrative or whatever.
I saw a little bit of that.
Fans direct me to the live. I get over there. They end the live.
Yeah.
They end it. They say, "Oh, it's been an hour. It just shut down." Right. So they come back to the live, trying to get me to come in there. I'm not getting in there. I don't want to participate in that. Truth beats the brains out of falsehood 10 out of 10 times. So I'm not gonna indulge in any falsehood.
Right.
So when they get back on the live, they all get that. I found it very strange. And man, I'm super sharp. I'm talking super sharp, very observant. They get off the live. I'm sure they all coordinating this on the phone. Hey, you asked me this question, right? So now they're on the live talking about, hey, if you could date this guy, which guy would you talk to? Oh, I would date this guy from episode 4. She'll date this guy from episode 6. Now they're just putting it out there, so these guys reach out to them, and they just did this for attention. And it's any guy that reaches out, any guy that reaches out to them, any type women like that, bro, y'all can have them. You're doing yourself a major disservice, because after she get in them pockets and run your money dry, they go on to the next, man. They on to the next.
Dang, man. And this is why we made this point on one of the videos we did. I think we said it on the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Arlette Amuli. It's not her fault. Her show is going the way it's going.
BM's fault either.
It's not BM's either. And it's also not Tippendale's, because we saw how he runs his Pop the Balloon. He had a rant on one of his videos about the stuff that the show does. And one lady on there was like, after you get us a match, you should also be the ones that set us up on the date and make sure that we keep in contact. And I made this point. I said, why is that the host responsibility? Yeah, why is that the host's job to guide y'all through the rest of y'all relationship, and y'all was the ones that picked each other?
If you're genuinely trying to find love or genuinely trying to match with somebody, it shouldn't be left up to the host on whether or not y'all go on a date.
And so now I'm even more irritated because, one, don't go on that show and get a match and then not even commit to the match, because now it makes Arlette's show look so unauthentic, and it's not even on her. And so now we got you got a match on the show. Everybody's like, oh, I can't wait to see they catch up. But they didn't make the women on that show, or the people, I don't even want to put it on women, but the contestants on that show made it so uncomfortable for other contestants on that show who were genuinely looking for love. It sucks to hear that you don't want to do the reunion. You don't do the
catch up and stuff.
Because there's a lot of people that are waiting for you to do the catch up, and it's just that sucks. That sucks.
I'm probably not gonna do it. It's just so much slander, and these women, they're not ready. Like, I'm ready. I can feel it in my bones. I know exactly what I want and what I'm looking for, and that's why I'm very direct in my approach. Because I'm here and I'm ready. These women, they not. So, I mean, what else can we do? But I think Arlette is doing a phenomenal job at being a host. She is a spectacular host, one of the best, if not the best host, one of these dating show games. They certainly need to give her a Netflix or something, Shout out to Arlette. Shout out to everybody that made Love Quester, that made this possible. And may God continue to bless you all abundantly.
Right. We gonna keep it
also,
going.
let me add this too. Me and Esther, we did not go on a date. You know, I disqualified her immediately. I turned around. Kayla tried to put on Instagram that I was arguing and all of this. What am I gonna argue for? The only reason why I'm arguing, and I'm not even really arguing, I'm shutting it down again because I'm a man, I'm a king, you know. Don't talk over me. But we didn't go on a date, you know. After I disqualified her, that was the end of that. You know, they said that we were arguing. Wasn't no argument. Period. I left, me and my brother left, and that was the end of that. She has reached out back to me. You know, I don't know if you guys seen the screenshots or not, but she lied to the internet, you know, stating she had no interest in me whatsoever. So I had to upload the screenshot. She did send me her number, and she was requesting me to call her. And
hold on. You over me now. I'm happy that you found someone else. I love you. Good luck. I wouldn't have said I love you. That's a little nah, bruh. Nah. Say yes, I am. You over me now. I'm happy that you found someone else. She said, yes, I am. Trust me. Don't text me anymore. I'm not gonna reach out to you. I'm happy again. You need to stop the bullshit. Why do you keep contacting me? The first thing you did when I left was reach out to men. Your ass never loved me, so quit telling yourself that. If you did, you would have appreciated me the first time and did right by me not cheated. I finally found someone that I don't got to worry about if she's fucking with other men. I don't got to go nights without sex anymore. Don't have to argue nothing. I'm respected and treated like a king. That's where it's like night and day over here. I think about you from time. I guess it's from time to time, but that shit is over. When I look at the picture of us and the kids and see what we could have had, but you fucked that up for us. You can say I deceived you all you want. You admitted you manipulated me, so I decided to play that game. Real shit. I don't blame him.
I honestly, I was thinking about calling her because, you know, she's aware.
Nah, don't
more than those other girls. She is God-fearing. Y'all do not penalize her. You know, she's a young woman. She's only 23. You know, she still has some more maturing to do. But after this experience, I told myself, you know, I would at least want to deal with a woman that's 25 or above, because I feel like, you know, at 25 years old, that's when you hit that maturity point.
I wouldn't even deal with a chick who's in her 20s, bro. I wouldn't take her serious. I would be friends with her and fuck her, but as far as a relationship with a chick who was in her 20s, I can't do it. I cannot take them serious. A lot of these women that's in their 20s, they want your money. Hell, a lot of these women in their 30s and 40s want your money. Shit, for real. But I don't know, man. I don't know. He dodged a bullet on that, bro. He dodged a major bullet on that. That's why I don't trust these type of 20 versus 1 episodes, man. It's so corny. It's like that's the new gold digger prank videos, man. I don't know why they started that dumb shit, but it's crazy. They just do anything to go viral, and these type of videos are the most popular ones. So kudos to this brother, man, for finding somebody and not dealing with the bullshit and just standing on this shit. I respect that completely. So shout out to this brother Aaron, man, the Aaron the plumber. So shout out to him, man. He stand on it. He knows what he likes. He's still a young dude, man. He's 29 years old. So he still got a lot of years in him, man. Just keep going about your purpose and do your thing, man. Get your money. Shit, get your motherfucking money, my boy. And that's how it should be. But all these dudes, all these guys and girls that's been on him talking about he's sassy and all of that shit. Yeah, that's the dumbest shit, bro. Like, some of them don't even like some of these women that's mad at him are women that's used to having everything, you know, used to these simps doing shit for them. And you need to stay away from women like that anyway. Those are women that you gotta be like, you gotta stay the fuck away from them. Quick. But that's just my way of that's just my opinion on that. You know, just want to say, give my opinions, man. Just want to say, man, like and subscribe to the channel, man. 313, the new breed, real talk, man. I'm gonna be doing more of these reaction videos. I'm gonna do more reaction videos, do more gold digger prank videos, actually do videos talking about a lot of different things, man. So definitely like and subscribe to the channel, man. I would appreciate it, man. You know, thank y'all for getting me to 500 subscribers, man. Hopefully we can boost that up to 1,000 and more and more and more. So thank y'all so much, man. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace out.